They say the past is shaped by the victor, but let's be honest. History, a tale of kings, conquerors, and absolute chaos. But let's be real, half of these guys were winging it. Some ruled by blood, some by brains, and some by sheer dumb luck. Welcome to Rebel Archives, where history gets hilarious and a little unhinged. Today on Rebel Archives, we're diving into Lady of the Mercians, Viking nightmare, and an absolute menace. This woman was so dangerous the Vikings skipped the sagas, because running for their lives felt more urgent. Meet Æthelflæd. She wasn't a queen, she wasn't a consort, she was a problem. The woman who made Vikings reconsider their life choices. Let's set the scene. It's 9th to 10th century England. Vikings everywhere. Monasteries burning. Kings panicking. Everyone's praying. And then there's Mercia, casually being run by a woman who said,
"Nah, build more forts."
Æthelflæd was the daughter of Alfred the Great. Yes, that Alfred. But instead of just inheriting a cool name and some paperwork, she inherited strategic genius and zero tolerance. She marries Æthelred of Mercia, becomes co-ruler, and when he dies, she doesn't step aside, she steps up. Her official title wasn't Queen, it was Lady of the Mercians, which sounds polite until you realize it actually means, I rule this realm, your invasion dies here. Next thing you know, Vikings show up. Æthelflæd doesn't negotiate, she doesn't panic. She builds burhs, fortified towns, faster than the Vikings could find the exit. She retakes Derby, she takes Leicester, she locks down the Midlands like a chess grandmaster. Meanwhile, the Vikings are like, wait, why is England suddenly organized? And here's the best part. The Vikings respected strength, they respected results. And Æthelflæd delivered both so hard that entire Viking settlements switched sides. When Æthelflæd dies in 918, her brother Edward the Elder immediately absorbs Mercia, which tells you two things. She was holding the kingdom together by sheer force of will. Nobody tried that while she was alive, because they enjoyed living. She never wore a crown. She never needed one. She ruled with intelligence, logistics, and the medieval equivalent of try me. And without Æthelflæd, England doesn't unite. The Vikings don't get pushed back, and history looks very different. Æthelflæd wasn't a footnote, she was a turning point. Lady of the Mercians, architect of resistance, Viking deterrence system, and proof that history's biggest mistakes were underestimating women and attacking Mercia on her watch. That's another chapter closed in the Rebel Archives. The victors write history. We tell it better. Hit like, subscribe, and join the rebellion. See you in the next one.